Welcome to Completing Wisconsin 4-H Charters. In this video, we will be talking about completing the first 4 pages of the Wisconsin 4-H Charter. Before we look at how to complete the charter, I think it's helpful to understand why the charter is so important. Congress and the U.S. Department of Agriculture established the laws and regulations that govern the use of the 4-H name and emblem. The 4-H Charter is the document that officially recognizes a 4-H club or group and authorizes the use of the 4-H name and emblem. The 4-H name and emblem must be used for educational purposes. So the 4-H Charter ensures that the club meets the educational requirements and provides communication and accountability to the chartering agent. Charters must be renewed annually to ensure that clubs or groups are meeting the requirements established by Congress and the USDA. The 4-H charter templates may be found at the website listed on this slide, or simply Google Wisconsin 4-H charters. When you get to the website, you will find 2 forms which may be used. You may choose either the Word document or the fillable form, whichever works best for you. If you choose the fillable form, be sure to review the document below the charter templates on how to save a fillable PDF form. Okay, let's get started completing the 4-H charter. At the top of page 1, you will notice a number of boxes that you need to complete. I've highlighted these for you. First, enter the date that the financial record is due, and that date is now no later than September 1st. However, some counties may make that date earlier in August. Next, complete the date the charter is due. Usually that date is November 1st, however, some counties may make that due date sometime in October. Under these 2 dates, you will see a list of all items that you must return with your charter. Your charter packet must include the following items on the list. First, a copy of your charter application or charter renewal. Secondly, your annual club or group calendar covering the 4-H year. Number 3, a completed audit checklist. 4, a copy of the checkbook and or savings registry covering the financial year, which is July 1 through June 30th. You may substitute a copy of the Excel document or QuickBooks document that your club uses to track all your expenses and income, if that is what you use in place of a checkbook registry. Next, include a bank statement from either the end of June or the first part of July. And then don't forget to add your current 4-H club or group bylaws. Next, there are some other boxes to complete. Be sure to include the name of your county and the date that this document is completed. Next, add the name of your 4-H club or group, and this should be as it appears on your bank statement and your EIN number. And finally, provide some contact information from your club. Usually, this will be the name and contact information for your club leader or organizational leader. At the bottom of the first page, you will be asked to provide club meeting information. First, enter the day of the month that your club meets, such as the first Monday of the month or the second Tuesday of the month. Next, add the meeting time, such as 1 p.m. or 7 p.m. Meeting location is next, and usually a public building is recommended for a meeting location. Is the location handicap accessible? Yes or no? And does your club or group have a Facebook page or other social media? If the answer is yes, please provide the address of the site. Page 2 of the charter document asks you to confirm that you are meeting all the requirements for a 4-H club as listed in Wisconsin State 4-H policy. First, do you have 5 or more youth from 3 families? Does your club have approved adult leadership? Is at least one leader in your club taking the annual leader training? Does your club meet regularly and on a continuing basis? Is your club open to all youth? And finally, is your club meeting the 4 essential elements? The answers to all of these questions should be yes. If not, your 4-H educator will have a discussion with you about how these can be achieved. 2 signatures are required at the bottom of page 2 of the charter. These signatures ensure that the club is in compliance with all of the charter requirements. The first signature will be the signature of the club leader or the club organizational leader. The second signature should be the signature of a youth within the club, preferably the club president. An important part of the 4-H charter is choosing your club's SMART goals for the year. SMART goals help our clubs to grow and improve. This year, you will be asked to choose one SMART goal from each of 2 focus areas. The first area focuses on activities within the 4-H club. The charter already lists 6 SMART goals for you to choose from, or you may write your own SMART goal in this section. All you need to do is select one of the goals and then insert the percentage that you want to increase participation by. The second focus for our SMART goals this year is on expanding access. Again, the charter document lists 6 SMART goals that you can choose from. You may select one of these goals and then insert the required information for the goal that you select, or you may write your own goal. When I think about expanding access, some of the things I think about are what techniques can we use to meet the needs of a diverse community. Perhaps your 4-H club could meet those needs by translating your 4-H club information into another language such as Spanish. You might also think about how we welcome new people to 4-H. Sometimes we forget that new members are not familiar with the terms that we use in 4-H. Also think about how we can gain a better understanding of different cultures. If you choose to create your own SMART goals, here are some possible examples. Our club will translate our yearly calendar into Spanish. Our club will create a welcoming environment by including an icebreaker at every meeting. Our club will create a welcoming environment by developing a welcome packet for new families. We will host an open house to introduce new families to 4-H. Or we will work with a Spanish teacher to learn the 4-H pledge in Spanish. Our club will host a cultural food event. At the bottom of page 3, don't forget to share your SMART goals from last year and indicate the progress that your club made toward achieving these goals. The final piece of your 4-H charter is your calendar planner. You may use the template which is provided as part of the 4-H charter, or you may develop your own format. Remember that this calendar planner should include the 3 parts of a 4-H club meeting: the business section, the education component, and recreation. Now that the charter is complete, let's review a few key points. If you use the fillable form, remember to follow the instructions on how to save a fillable PDF. Be sure to attach all required documents to your charter packet. Remember to add your club bylaws. Your financial report, which should have been completed before September 1, should have included the audit checklist, bank statements from the end of June or the beginning of July, and the registries from your checkbook and/or savings account. Be sure to keep a copy of your charter for your 4-H club leadership. This copy will be important as you complete your charter next year. Finally, submit a copy of your charter and all the required information to your 4-H educator or your 4-H coordinator, depending on who reviews charters in your county. If you have questions, please call your 4-H educator. We hope this video helped you understand the requirements for completing the Wisconsin 4-H charter. We want to thank you for completing this charter in a timely manner, and thank you for being a 4-H leader.